a real fan. And I also, all of my friends are fan. And one of my best friends flew out to see this because she's so obsessed. She's
Where
here
is
tonight.
she?
Audie. She's
Hi! Wait, you're Justine's best friend?
Yeah.
I love best friends. My girlfriends are everything. What's your name? Hi, Auden. How are you?
I'm so happy to be here.
Oh my God, Auden, how did you two meet?
We went to school together. We've known each other since we were 17 years old. Yeah, it's really exciting.
And our friends know us. They know every good thing about us, and they also know everything we've gone through or everything we've had to conquer and change, all our little warts and everything. Like the show with Kathy Bates, everyone raised their hands and was like, I've done it. Here's my story about it. This is what happened to me.
And we all have. It's like there's such a stigma against it, but...
When you are literally brought to infancy, back to feeling like a little invalid baby.
Yeah, I was at work, and I don't know if the story... Basically, I was in my trailer, and someone knocked on the trailer while I was doing a 10-2, and I, like, startled and, like, lifted up my dress, and then I put it on, and then I realized there was a little piece that had fallen into my dress. I know, guys. While Kathy Bates, the great Kathy Bates, is like just chilling on set. Hopefully, like, I'm so glad she had no idea. I was just a nervous person. She said I was a nervous person. That was just me being a nervous 22-year-old.
Wait, this is my favorite.
Okay, Succession. What was that like? First of all, let's start off with, did you have a crush on Matthew McFadden?
Does anyone not have a crush on Matthew McFadden? I mean, he's truly like the hottest. Okay, so when I was in... Whenever it came out, I think middle school, I renamed my boyfriend in my phone, Mr. Darcy.
Yes, that's where I fell in love with him.
I mean, is there anyone more dreamy than that man in that movie?
When he says to her, like, you have captured me, body and soul, I'm like,
oh my God. Is that the one in the field where they like walk towards each other in the sunlight?
Rising perfectly.
It's incredible. Like, what the hell?
He's
and
perfectly
you know what?
married and perfectly happy. I am not being salacious.
And he's like the kindest, most professional, sweet, thoughtful human.
Yeah.
Matthew's just a sweetheart.
Oh,
yeah,
well, that's good.
Yeah.
What was it like to do that show? Like, when it started, did you get a sense that it was going to become like one of the most important legacy shows ever to be on television?
No, I don't think there's... No, can you? I mean, like, did you know when you were shooting Ever After that, like, all of us were going to watch it 15 times?
No. Well, that's a perfect segue because everybody's favorite show, Nobody Wants This.
Yes.
Which I love the sister dynamic because I have two girls and I've always idealized sisters. So I love watching you and Kristen Bell.
We had a lot of fun with that.
Were you pregnant when you started?
I was pregnant when I started.
So while you were filming, you were pregnant?
I was, yeah.
Was this your first pregnancy?
This is my first pregnancy, yeah. I just had my baby 3 months ago. Yeah, a girl, too.
It's a girl?
It's a girl.
Oh, my
It's a girl.
goodness. What is her name?
Her name is Ellis.
Wait, is this a first, you guys? Are you announcing this right now? The name.
Oh, this is the first time I've said the name, yes.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Oh, of course, for you. Anything. And
also, I have to tell you, I'm so grateful that you would share that information with us. And as a mother who is a Doberman over her kids.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is the safest space, and you do exactly what you need to do as a parent that you see fit for your daughter.
Oh, thank you.
Exactly. Ellis, may I ask why Ellis?
Yeah, so my partner picked the name. He loved it. And then
It's very unique. I don't feel like I know any other Ellises.
And it means kind and benevolent, which we really wanted to, like, put that energy around the baby.
You're like, you will be kind.
Yeah, we want you to be kind above all else.
Yes.
And then weirdly, we were watching Shawshank Redemption, which I hadn't seen. I was like the last person in the world. He was like, you have to watch this movie.
It's the best.
And I'm like in love with Morgan Freeman while I'm watching. And I'm like, this guy's amazing, the character of Red. And later in the movie, you find out his name is Ellis. And we had just figured that out. Like that we had, well, basically my partner, after we decided the name was Ellis, kind of like lightly, he went out and got it tattooed onto his finger. So we were like, okay, so the name is definitely Ellis.
Yeah, we're going with Ellis.
Yeah.
Speaking of kind, why is Adam Brody so good in this. What? Like, why is he such a good guy?
Right.
I don't feel like I meet any guys like this. She's like, why didn't you text me for 3 hours? I'm like, oh, you left me a crumb 3 weeks ago. I guess I should fill up on that thing. Oh, we had a misunderstanding. You're showing up at my doorstep? Oh, okay, you didn't like what I did, so I'm going to crash your work dinner and bring the candles and make this all okay. Where is this guy?
You know, he is an exceptional, like, Adam Brody is just, like, the dreamiest guy.
Yeah, he wears it well. He really does. He's so good in it.
But I don't know, I feel like those guys are out there. And I feel like it's just your time to meet one of those guys. Like, it's just about that time. But I don't know, I feel like it's a rom-com.
It's
like,
true.
it is like a little, he's like the perfect guy on the show. So like people make more mistakes than Adam Brody, it turns out. I think the thing that is really cool about the show is that it is about people finding love at a different age than you normally see. These are two people in their early 40s. They call it their 30, Kristen's been labeling it 30-12. And that they treat each other well. And it's nice to see, like, a TV show where people are, like, working through their stuff, but treating each other well. And, like, the thing that I would say about you is you're just, like, the most sparkly, kind, like, lovely, playful human being that I just think you need to find some guy that, like, rises right into that pocket of, like, fun and, like,
I would love
tenderness.
to meet someone fun.
Yeah, and, like goodness.
In time.
And goodness.
I think also I am in love with every character. It's not just the love story aspect. I feel like we're on the podcast together for the show, just talking about life and relationships, and I'm in love with that story. I love his brother. I love all the women in the show. I just think it's a really well-crafted, beautiful show, and everybody in it is so good. So it's kind of all the way around just a total winner. And everybody loves it, and I'm so happy for you. And thank you. If you're in a show, it's going to be the biggest show ever. So you have a horseshoe.
I know.
Justine Loop is the one.
Oh, I was about to say I'm the lucky one. Yeah, but that's very sweet of you.
I think you're the magical piece in there too.
That's so sweet.
I'm so excited to finally meet you.
I'm so excited to meet you.
Talking with you so much, and congratulations on Ellis.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me.
Oh my God. All right. Nobody Wants This, as you already know, is streaming on Netflix.